to the first MVWF event in quite a long time now, Firestorm 4. And boy, do we have a stacked lineup for you here today, tonight, live from Japan. In our opening match, folks, I gotta tell you, this is gonna be one of the biggest rematches of the year of one of my favorite matches from last year. Hulk Hogan going one-on-one with Dan Crane. Hulk Hogan with the upset victory with the leg drop just a couple of months ago, and now Dan Crane of the MVWO demanding this rematch here. And it is one-on-one here to open this match, folks. I am so looking forward to this one. And in our second match of the night, Antonio Brown breaking parole, going to Japan here tonight to face enormous genitals, Kevin Welch, one-on-one. And World Tag Team titles on the line, triple threat ladder match. It's the family, Danger Boy and El Hamburguesa, facing off against the greatest, most decorated tag team in all of Phase 2, the Jackson Boys, Kyle Empire and Nick Jackson the Destroyer. And of course, representing AEW, folks, Swerve and Our Glory, contractually forced to face here tonight, team tonight, even though they've been at each other's throats recently in AEW. And tonight, #1 contenders match. This match has had an addition made to it since this match was initially announced. Initially announced as a 4-way match here, #1 contendership here. And we are going to see Dennis Hart, the Hitman, Jerkin and J Love, Ryan Doyle, Too Cool Koyo, and his semi-rival, semi-partner, Rock Holly, the legend, the icon of the MVWF. And they are in this 5-way match here, where, keep in mind, tonight, Dennis Hart will put that match, if he wins here, he will put that #1 contendership on the line in the fight pit match against his opponent, the $10 million man. But before we keep going on here, folks, the I Quit Twice match between these two guys, it could not be more apropos. The twice quitting unprofessional wrestling CM Punk doing a contract violation here with AEW to go face to face with another guy who's quit twice, Gay Man Ryan Crawford. And of course, anything goes in this match, but you've got to make your opponent quit twice. E-Man's been in this situation before, and he's been out there with recently fired referee Joe Stromboli. There's another guy we're going to talk about in a little bit who's got a little bit of concern about that, but we'll get to that shortly. And as I mentioned before, inside the steel cage fight pit, knockouts, submissions only, 2 out of 3 falls. This rivalry, folks, is one of the highlights of last season for sure. The best of 3. The first match going to Dennis Hart. The second match going to the $10 million man when he learned his lesson. When he hit the big empty. One of Rock Holly's big moves off the top rope. Hit that move even though Dennis blocked it the first time. Man, he managed to hit it a second time and win that match. That appears to be the key for the $10 million man to be successful tonight against a very motivated Dennis Take a Hitman Hart. And of course, if either one of these men pair, if Dennis wins the big match, all right, then it's a 5-way, he will put that #1 contendership match on the line here. If he does not win, it is basically a rivalry match to put the settling score here between these two. New York gets no title shot. So now he has to actually backhandedly cheer against both of his other F-Bomb members. This fucking clever move here by Brandon Bones. Booking this event here tonight to try and twist the knife and to stick the needles to F-Bomb. And he's done this historically now, and you can see he's continuing that policy here tonight. And in our main event tonight, speaking of Brandon Bones, the #1 contender, the career killer, Cobra Kai's Mark Zaleski, goes one-on-one in a 2 out of 3 falls Osaka Street fight here in Japan, folks. I am so psyched for this one here tonight. Let's get it going! That's right. Alrighty, folks, we are about to get started here. This crowd here in Japan is all kinds of riled up. And once again, I got 4 controllers going here. Hulk Hogan here, whatever you want to call him, he's saying his swears, he's taking his Vikings, and he scored the upset victory over the MVWO's Dan Crane, also known as Dan Kine. And it was such an amazing match, folks, that, well, as soon as it was over, Crane went into the locker room, into the office of Great Bones, demanding a rematch here tonight at Firestorm, here in Japan. Matches on the line, so much at stake for so many members of the MVWF locker room. And someone in the crowd, getting some heat from the crowd here as we are setting up to get this show started. Personal note, folks, Damon Andrews here. Just the fact that we have this CM Punk match with He-Man Ryan Crawford is just absolutely offensive to me. I think it's a shit idea. These 2 quitters have quit twice on the business, putting themselves first in front of everybody else. It's ridiculous, and it's apropos that the 2 of them be stuck together. Goddamn right, let's go. The MVWF is back and live on YouTube. Fuck yeah, that guy's having a good time. He speaks English here in Japan. What an entrance. Take it all in. And here comes his opponent. So ready for this one. Crane looks anxious. Kick to the leg right there. Crane gonna try to maybe slow this thing down, not let Hogan get out of control here. And he's got him up on the shoulders and just drops him down hard with the slam and following it up with the stomps. Up in the air, power bomb for the Honkster. Oh, look at that. Nice move right there. And there you're seeing a little bit of MC Honky Lips coming out. And look at him. He's going to the top rope. What's he going to do? The Honkinator. Top rope. Big. No, caught him. Crane again. The backbreaker. Nicely done. Good counter wrestling. Big body splash. 1, 2. And of course, back in '86, Bundy and Don Morocco attacked Hogan on Saturday night's main event with the multiple splashes and the avalanches in the corner. Hulk Hogan, that wasn't actually him, but he remembers it fondly. Oh, man, it's a terrifying night of his life. And now, Crane looking to, maybe he smells blood in the water. No, clothesline takes him down, but the Honkster right back to his feet, trying again. Up in the air, back body drop, and Crane is all over him here. Inside spine buster. And all that weight across the shoulders, hooks the leg, kick out at 2. And Crane looking to get the win here in just a little over a minute and a half. Oh, and the big boot, the heel of the boot right under the bearded chin. And Crane looks like he's out on his feet. Takes the arm, takes him over, drops the Hogan leg across the arm. And that kick to the spine did not even register. And there it is! The Hoganator leg drop, but Crane got a foot under the ropes, and of course that's what felled him before. Hogan perhaps maybe took this one away right there, like perhaps he was going to go for a quick win. And the size difference right there, catching up to the Honkster. And now, the Rings of Saturn, one of Crane's favorite submission holds. And former referee, like he is contracted only for the night here, Joe Stromboli.
This is my yard now.
Crane now looking to stay on the offense under the watchful eye of this obviously crooked referee. Oh, avalanche, nothing on it. The Honkster got the fuck out of there. The crowd trying to rally behind him. He's got him by the ears. Just shoves him down the powerful hands of the Honkster. Top rope now. What's he got in store? Oh no, is it time? Hogan Salt! Hogan Salt! Unbelievable! Crane's going down! No! Shoulder came up. What a near fall that was right there, and Crane needs to get control of this thing. But taking the boot, the big boot, and setting up for the big atomic leg drop! This time away from the ropes! 2! Oh, Crane kicked out again. And the Honkster relying on the thing that brought him to the dance here. Now he's going for another moonsault. Oh, he caught him again. And oh man, he killed himself doing it. And he doesn't go for the cover. And that might have been a mistake right there by the Honkster. The ankle. Crane, a veteran, knows how to handle himself out there. Nice. Reverse into the sunset flip. 1, 2, 3, go! said enough swears and took enough Vicodins to make him victorious here tonight. The Smoke Knight. Listen to this crowd explode! Give that man a title shot! Hogan must pose, brother. What a physique! What a talent! What a man! The MVWO is just perplexed that they've been taken to school a second time here with a snappy reversal into the sunset flip and the 3 count. Going for him. The power moves one after another. The Dominator right there. But the big boots. Boom, right under the beard right there. Knocked him silly. That might have been the turning point of the match. And then eventually, the big atomic leg drop and the victory for the Hogan. Folks, 2 guys struggling to get themselves higher up in the rankings of the MVWF here. Crane leaving, but dejected. Brown, the controversial NFL football player, member of Cobra Kai, going one-on-one with Kevin Welch. This was originally a different match on the card here. It was Simeon versus local talent, I believe, but for reasons unknown, that match has been canceled and replaced with this one. Kevin Welch, a former MVWF World Heavyweight Champion, he had a cup of coffee with the championship in one of the most famous matches in all MVWF Phase 2 history. The Red Wedding of the MVWF. Cobra Kai, popular here in Japan. And you can see the bonding exercise of Cobra Kai. see the Cobra Kai as tight as ever. Johnny Lawrence wearing his casual gi. Haven't seen much of him lately. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Beckoning the camera to get a close-up look at the superstar. Look at that pipes. And he's pointing at the only thing that matters, the Punisher skull. And look at him pointing down the aisle at his opponent, Antonio Brown. He's won tournaments, he's won the championship, he's been in the main events, he's fought celebrities at Matchmania like Conor McGregor and Rob Gronkowski. He even pulled the old cube maneuver on Brandon Bones back in the B1 Climax tournament back in season 1. And they tie up, kick to the midsection. Kevin Welch got him up on the shoulders, perhaps going for a razor's edge. Wow, kind of early to be going for this one, but Antonio Brown manages to wiggle free. Gets him with the arm drag. Firestorm is live here, folks. World title on the line tonight. Brandon Bones finally going to defend the championship against Mark Selesky. World Tag Team titles coming up in the three-way ladder match. Swerve and Our Glory forced to team with each other. Look at this move right here. Boom! Wow, what was that right there? Kevin got some extra bounce for the ounce off the top rope right there and took his head off with the clothesline. And up in the air. Nice, Antonio Conrana. And the right hand's pounded away. And up in the air, look at this move right here. Go, round and round you go. And man, the roller coaster ride that is, that sequence of moves. We've seen a lot of that out of He-Man Ryan Crawford and Hot Liberal Wife. And look at Kevin trying to turn up the speed right here and just try and keep Antonio Brown, who's got a lot less experience than him, inside the ring anyway, on his heels, and almost got the 3 count right there with the DDT. Bunch of clever moves as Kevin really putting it together here tonight, and Antonio Brown looks to be in trouble. Fired into the corner. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Kevin Welch. Gonna drop the nuclear weapon. Boom! Right on a power bomb off the top rope. And center of the ring now. This could be over here. 1, 2. No! Antonio Brown digging deep. Finding the wherewithal to survive that move. And I think part of that might have been coming down to the fact that Kevin got a little distracted there before he went for the cover. Oh, look at this. Crossface chicken wing right now. Submission hold. Very simplistic submission hold. Easy to teach. But for someone of more experience, apparently also easy to escape. Over the shoulder. Nice counter move. Kevin has had an answer for everything Antonio Brown's had tonight. And now he's got him up on the shoulders. Oh, man. Torture rack. And oh, into the gut buster off the shoulders. Kevin, look at him, leaping right up to the top rope. Big time body splash. And now putting those boots to him. Oh, man, look at that. And you can see he's gotten recently some more expensive taste in shoes. And he's just going to let Antonio Brown know just how expensive with the insulting kick tap to the face. And Antonio Brown, there's the inexperience starting to rear its head. He was way off the mark with whatever that move he was attempting there. Kevin doesn't get stuck in the corner, though. Fighting his way free. Antonio Brown struggling here, and he gets belly-to-belly suplexed as if Kevin was a Steiner. Up in the air, power bomb again. Oh, flips him over, big knee strike. Man, Kevin is on fire tonight. I know I was calling for a title shot for Hogan earlier, but 1, 2, no! And just got the left and the right shoulder up. He had to roll off of his shoulders there to get that break up there. It took a lot of core strength, and there's the rug muncher out of nowhere. Kevin stunned, shoulders down. 1, 2, no! And Kevin Welch, enormous genitals he may be, got the left shoulder up, and Antonio Brown making this one a nail-biter right here. Almost snatching the jaws of defeat. Oh, man, and back into the cross-face chicken wing. Kevin, the second time in the submission hold. And as long as he manages to break that body scissors, he finds a way out. But Antonio Brown staying on top of his man. Oh, Kevin, nice reversal, shifted his weight, German suplex, oh, and took him out. Blocked the kick to the midsection. Brown, another rug puncher. 1, 2, no! And Kevin again, having to dig deep. Where did he find 2 rug munchers in a row? How did he survive that? Fires Kevin into the corner. This might be Antonio Brown's chance for a comeback. But Kevin now pump handle off the shoulders into the angle slam. And that might have taken all the last of the steam out of him. Kevin now again like a cat to the top rope. Big time splash. For the drummer for King's Petition. No! Man, what more can these guys kick out of here? They are taking each other's best shot, and Brown's still trying to kick out, even though he's not being covered anymore. Off the ropes, boom, a second time. Took his head off. And Kevin Welch has him in good position here. Antonio Brown into the corner. Yeah, Kevin looking to put him away. Looking to put him away with another power bomb, a second power bomb off the top rope. Kevin now got him all cinched up. Blasts him in the center of the ring. There's got to be nothing left of Antonio Brown here. 1, 2, 3, it's over. Big time victory for enormous genitals, Kevin Welch. Antonio Brown showed he doesn't have a glass jaw, as he hit those surprise rug punchers and almost stole this thing on a couple of occasions. But quite the exclamation point there, the second powerbomb off the top rope to explode all his innards in the center of the ring and get the pin. All right, let's take one more time. One more look at the replays here. Early on, Kevin came out the gates like a house of fire and almost took this real quick from Antonio Brown. Showed a lot of toughness early on. And Kevin nearly made a huge mistake here with the powerbomb off the top rope. He did not go for the cover quick enough. See right here, he took a little time to post the crowd. And then when the referee went to make the cover, 1, 2, look at that. And Antonio Brown made some comebacks here. He went for the crossface chicken. Again, the guy does not have a wide vocabulary of wrestling moves, but he made use of what he had. And then eventually, oh man, that was a little earlier in the match and stuff. Man, what a hard knee strike that was. Congratulations, Kevin Welch. All right, tag team titles are on the line here. We're going to skip the entrances here. We're going to get right to it, folks. Quite a bit of history between all three of these teams now. AEW representatives Swerve Strickland and Limitless Keith Lee, Swerve in Our Glory. Have faced both of these teams. And of course the Jackson boys faced the family at Match Mania, and man, did it come down to it in the last minute or so. Kyle Empire was setting up to put El Hamburguesa away, but in the stretch of time that it took him to position himself, he got rolled up at the last second with a small package by El Hamburguesa. Long time seated vengeance in the planning here for El Hamburguesa in his long-term rivalry with Kyle Empire, which is now expanded to include both the brother destroyer Nick Jackson and the son Danger Boy, one half of the World Tag Team Champions. And now they are going to face each other in this ladder tag team match here, folks. Oh, this one's going to be good. Believe it, tonight basically a triple main event here tonight with 3 in a row, 2 out of 3 falls matches to finish this show. And we've got a triple threat ladder match here. The number is 3 tonight. And let's get it on here, folks. 6 men out there, 3 teams, and El Hamburguesa going for the ladder right off the bat here. He just runs over Kyle Empire, kind of caught him in the head, and he takes out Keith Lee from behind. And the big man being taken down like that early on is a great idea. Keith Lee now going to meet El Hamburguesa at the top, who was standing on the top rung of the ladder. Not a great idea. And they're already battling up at the top, exchanging right hands. Crashing to the ground. Oh, nice save there by Nick Jackson, as El Hamburguesa was about to defend the tag team titles in less than a minute. And Swerve now up at the top, and now he's hanging by. Oh, power bomb from Kyle Empire. This one, a brawl all over the place. Kind of hard to call. Look at that danger driver for Swerve right on his head. The poison run, if you want to call it. Oh, look at this right here. Nice reversal by Danger Boy and takes Keith Lee down. His elbow hit the edge of the ladder right there. That could have injured him here. Oh, look at Destroyer. Totally caught Swerve off guard. Oh, my God. And El Hamburguesa. Oh! My God. Keith Lee just destroyed him right there. Going to war here early on. And look at Swerve taking the Destroyer for the ride. And a reverse splash right there. Innovative move by Danger Boy. And Swerve eats the post. Nice drop kick, man. Look at the champions ruling the ring right now. And when you rule it like that, you go for the ladder, but Kyle Empire saw this young man going for it and takes his head off. Rope and the bodies are piling up outside the ring, and Swerve is inside the ring, going for it here, and this is his chance. The only one up on his feet is Nick Jackson. He's got to make the save here. He pushes the ladder out from underneath him, catches him, power bomb on the ladder. Holy shit! Driver for Keith Lee. He got annihilated. Wow. Well, look at Kyle Empire. Oh, he was setting up for something. And decides to interrupt El Hamburguesa. And man, he's definitely got that grudge against right now. I mean, he got taken to school right there by El Hamburguesa with that small package at the end. Into the corner now. Of course, the winners, the ones who grab the championship titles, suspended above the ring. They are in that briefcase. Oh, it speared him onto the ladder. And rolling DVD right there. And the Jackson boys laying out some punishment for El Hamburguesa. Big moonsault. I think he missed. Keith Lee he saw it coming. He's very quick for a big man. And look at dude just flying out of the ring. Bodies everywhere. Johnny Gargano. Tommaso Ciampa. Oh man, nice throw right there. Mauro Ranallo. And look at Danger Boy sending Keith Lee for the ride right there, using what size he has as a counterweight to keep Keith Lee off balance. And there are 3 sets of ladders out there. And Alejandro Guesa sets it up over the stairs. 4 sets of ladders now. Oh, man! There was nowhere to go for Danger Boy right there. And look at the 2 bitter rivals. Alejandro Guesa and Kyle Empire. Oh, look at this. Keith Lee now slowly making his way up the ladder. Someone needs to stop him. Oh, that is not a good place for the big man to be. Yes, takes him out. No, power bomb. Unbelievable. And now Nick Jackson going for it. 6-time champions. Dropped him on the ladder. Oh, went for the Canadian Destroyer, but Keith Lee wasn't having it. Too big to hold in that move. Oh, but not too big to get hit with a ladder. Knee strike. See the Destroyer anywhere. Swerve walking around the ring with a ladder in his hand, and Keith Lee just losing his temper on the young upstart Danger Boy. And up in the air. Oh man, Hurricane Rana off the top rope, and Alejandro Guesa's got his lower taint punch. 3 shots. Down low. Do what you gotta do. No disqualifications. Oh no. Power bomb off the ladder. And if you are just joining us right here, Poison Rana from Swerve. Hulk Hogan defeated Dan Crane yet again. Kevin Welch defeated Antonio Brown. And now Swerve looking to win the MVWF Tag Team titles and bring them to AEW. Oh no. And again. Man, nowhere to land that safe. Especially when you're being slammed by Limitless Keith Lee. Alejandro Guesa down outside the ring. Triple main event here tonight. 1, 2, 3 in a row. 2 out of 3 falls matches. The I Quit Twice match. He-Man Ryan Crawford against CM Punk. 2 guys that have quit professional wrestling twice will face off against each other to see who is the biggest quitter. And then inside the fight pit match, the steel cage, the $10 million man, Christopher York, goes one-on-one, 2 out of 3 falls, submissions and knockouts only. Dennis to take a Hitman Hart. And then in our World Championship title match here tonight, Brandon Bones makes his 5th title defense against the career killer, Cobra Kai's Mark Zaleski, the #1 contender. And that match will be an Osaka street fight here in Japan. But right now, the World Tag Team titles are on the line. And man, these 2 teams, all 3 of these teams, excuse me, have played very good goalie in protecting the championships, dangling above the ring. And now Kyle Empire has his brother blocking El Hamburguesa with the ladder. But Swerve, no one has their eye on Swerve. And Swerve now from underneath with a taint punch. Gotta stop him here. He's gonna win the tag team titles. Swerve. What's he doing? He's just gonna let him do it. And he's done it, and we have new World Tag Team Champions. For the 6th time, the Jackson Boys are World Tag Team Champions. The long road back home. About a year ago, it was looking like they weren't getting along. But this team once again has found a way with the tough love to rally themselves. Let's check out the highlight reel right now. But you gotta keep in mind, they've won the tag team titles without pinning or making submit the family. So the feud between the Jackson Boys and the family will continue, it seems. Oh man, look at that right now. Hamburguesa came down right on the foot of the ladder. Alrighty, folks. Honestly, I don't know what the order is that everyone's going to be making their entrance to. So I am going to skip entrances here. And let me just give you a bit of an intro here. You've got 4 out of 5 of these guys here as former World's Heavyweight Champions. Dennis, main evented Match Manias. Ryan Doyle, main evented Match Manias, Wrestler of the Year. Former World's Heavyweight Champion, former Submissions Division Champion, Jerkin and Jay Love. One of the greatest of all time, 2-time World's Heavyweight Champion, Rock Holly, who, by the way, has the record of the second longest most title defenses. And 5, a record that, by the way, is going to be challenged here tonight by Brandon Bones. And then we've got a guy who's never been at the top of the mountain before, but here late in phase 2 has found quite the career resurgence. Peaks and valleys for this guy. Too Cool Koido finds himself in a rare chance to get himself springboarded to a World Heavyweight Championship title match. So we are going to skip the entrances here tonight. Everyone with something at stake. Everyone with a history of each other. And by the way, the word in the locker room, because as you know, Too Cool Koido and Rock Holly are both members of F-Bomb. But they have not been getting along lately in the media with their disagreements over Tom Brady and Drew Bledsoe as two Patriots fans. Nice to know that Dennis Take a Hitman is watching. Shout out to the Hitman. Take a hit from me. Here in the Clusterfuck 5-Way, the #1 contender will be the winner of this match. However, remember, later on tonight, in a grudge match, in a vengeance match, if Dennis the Take a Hitman Hart is the winner here tonight, he will go on to face the $10 million man in a 2 out of 3 falls fight pit match inside the steel cage, submissions and knockouts only. He's been in those matches before. The $10 million man will have a chance to steal his #1 contendership away from him here in that match. Stromboli is back on the roster here for one night only. Let's see what's going to happen. Clusterfuck here tonight. Look at this murderer's row of main eventers and potential main eventers. Rock Holly recently had a championship match against Brandon Bones, and Brandon Bones beat him handily with what appears to be his Achilles heel, the lapel lock. Jerking at J-Love when he was World's Heavyweight Champion defeated Rock Holly with the lapel lock during the Revengeance tournament, and then he beat him for the championship in one of his successful title matches. Rock Holly tapped out to a version of the label lock on top of the cell block match at Matchmania. What a match it was against Mark Selesky. But it was crooked referee Joe Stromboli who chose not to call it on top of the cage. And now these five are going to clash here. And boy, is it going to be something. Let's get it on! Oh, headbutt for Rock Holly with the cannabinoid infusing mask. Now keep in mind, one of the peculiar things about the five-way clusterfuck that makes it so is that there's five guys out there. So you just saw three teams going against each other, but it was an even number of men of each team. These guys are all out there for himself. So somebody is either going to be the odd man out or someone is going to be constantly double teamed. Oh, and man, a flipping rug muncher. And look at Rock Holly pressing Dennis over his head. Spine buster. Away at the mask already. Dennis to take a hit, Manhart proudly wearing his Cobra Kai colors, and a spinning tombstone. Both men like to use that spinning tombstone. 1, 2. Now keep in mind, this is not false count anywhere. It is anything goes. Rope breaks are on specifically to make saves. Weapons are allowed, no disqualification. 60-minute time limit. Falls, however, must take place inside the ring. And a big time sent him all the way over, German suplex. And Brian Doyle and Rock Holly with a long history between those two. Oh, look at that running knee strike right there. Doyle is all forward momentum. He doesn't take a back step in any situation. Waistlock gets the elbow. Dennis took quite a beating out there, and wisely taking advantage right here as the odd man out outside the ring while all the action is going on inside the ring, giving him a chance to recover. And that is just good ring generalship right there from him. And look at Body Condom jerking at J-Love. You got to know he's recovered from his injuries that he suffered during his feud with AJ the Giant. And when you have the odd man out, it does oftentimes give you those pockets for a chance to recover, which absolutely changes the dynamic of this match. This is elimination here. And Dennis has a pretty good record against Doyle. Remember their famous match at Matchmania 3. And the Deli Camel's clutch right there. And jerking at J-Love managed to find his way out of it. And now we've got a three-way inside. And up He goes, Rock Holly shifts his weight in midair. Boom! German suplex. Oh, look at this. Dennis was posing too long, and Rock Holly rushed him and got him. And now Drew Bledsoe's fan versus Tom Brady fan. This is going to test the loyalty of F-Bomb here. Oh, and see, Too Cool Koito unsure about what to do with a man who would definitely proclaim himself the leader of F-Bomb. And a clothesline outside the ring, but from behind. Too Cool Koito had a title shot. Oh, look at this in the crowd with the swinging third leg and leg drop. And now he's going to the top rope, jerking at J-Love all by himself. He's vulnerable here to the big splash. Oh, and he saw it coming. Nicely done. And look at that, got his shoulders down. Doyle, is he out of the commission? Oh, no, got the shoulder up just in time. Takes him over and now just bashing the brow, the iron brow of the MVWF legend. Spinning tombstone forward, jerking at J-Love to part his hair with it too. From behind, oh, Star Destroyer, full penetration. Top rope clothesline. And now you're really starting to see the oddball number here. Oh man, missed the insecurity, the back brain kick. Inspired by Rock Holly's old charge fighter Hayabusa. And oh, did not keep, look at that, a save right there by the two F-Bomb members. Rock Holly showing some rare goodwill. German suplex into the bottom rope. German suplex for Too Cool Koito. Shoulders down, 1, 2. No, I guess he kicked out. Bit of a rare technical snafu, double pin, 1, 2, 1, 2, no! Referee can only make one count at a time, and I guess in the official capacity, that meant it was J-Love and Rock Holly to start first. And now he's locked in the figure 4. Will Jerk and J-Love give up here? This would be some just desserts, some payback from Rock Holly if he makes J-Love submit here. And I'm sure he'll send it home as a receipt to his brother Nate. Oh, nice counter move right there. Blocks the German with the arm drag hip toss. Takes him all the way over. Oh, and back reverse suplex Rock Holly onto Dennis. What a move by jerking at J-Love. And an uppercut to the lower neck. The twice surgically repaired neck of Rock Holly. And takes him over again with the reverse suplex. And the unorthodox style of Too Cool Koito leaves him vulnerable to the burning. Oh my God, burning hammer, the humanure. 1, 2, 3, it's over. Too Cool Koito eliminated by Doyle. Big German suplex into the bottom turnbuckle. Shoulders down. 1, 2, 3. No! Jerking at J-Love. Kicked out at late 2. Oh, inside cradle. Look at that smart move by the Hitman. 1. Count only, but referee Joe Stromboli too long it took to make that cover. Once again revealing his bias against Cobra Kai. And look at this. Now it's time for the Bukkake Tsunami. Drops him on his cannabinoid masked head. Doyle opening up with the heavy artillery, but he gets interrupted by Jeremy. Jerking at J-Love. Jeremy Love Johnny Gargano. And how about that, man? Germans being thrown all over the place, and Dennis talking trash to an old rival of his. They battled over the title a number of times when Dennis was champion, and Jeremy's busted open, and Doyle took his eye off the ball. Oh, and off the shoulders into the sit-out powerbomb, and Doyle managed to escape, sidesteps the knee strike. You gotta wonder what's going through Rock Holly's head, knowing that his partner, Too Cool Koito, has been eliminated here. In spite of the fact that Rock Holly made a save on him earlier. And now it has dwindled down to a four-way match. And now the oddball factor is eliminated on a standing drop kick. And that just took everything out of Doyle. He's hit his big moves tonight. And he's managed to thin the herd. But nowhere closer here when there's elimination of 5 guys in total. Excuse me, 4 guys with 1 man remaining. But you know what I mean. You've watched wrestling before. And now Rock Holly gonna take advantage here. He's not gonna try and save Dennis, the erstwhile tag team partner of the career killer, his hated enemy, Mark Selesky. And Rock Holly, nicely done blocking the knee strike right there. Had a lot behind it. And all the way over with the head and arm Tazplex. Walks right into the stunner. Covers him, shoulders down, no to save Rock Holly. 1, 2, no. Kicked out at 2. I just recently rewatched the Surviving series back from season 3, where it came down to Rock Holly and Dennis Hart. And they went to the 60-minute time limit as the last 2 members of their respective teams in the Surviving series. And it was the damnedest last 10 minutes of a match I think I've ever seen. But the long-standing feud between Dennis and Rock Holly solely recently in the favor of Dennis. Look at that big wind-up on that punch, decked him. And Doyle, smartly's hanging back. He's like, I'm just going to try and rally the crowd behind me here. Doyle now. Oh, and man got dropped on his head right there. Oh, 1 count. And Doyle just out there getting stronger. Fighting through the pain. He just got dropped on his head, and he meets Jeremy as he comes in the ropes. And he picks him up. Humanure time. Boom! Drops him hard on his head. Up handle again. Drop Doyle on his head, and he's still getting to his feet. Caught. Jeremy coming in with a spinning neckbreaker. Stunner! And man, Dennis has been on point with that move. 1, 2. Oh, and this time Doyle needed the 2 count. Jeremy with the takedown. Humanure! Right onto the fucking mask! Shoulders down. 1, 2. Dennis kicked out! Armbar! Fujiwara armbar for Rock Holly on the surgically repaired shoulder. Look at Dennis. Oh, went for the stunner. Got overpowered and power slammed. Jeremy looking to break the arm of Rock Holly. Going to try and damage the arm and get the submission from him. Rock took too long, and oh, Doyle and Jeremy collide heads as they both got kicked off right there, and they collide with each other. And now Doyle and Rock Holly just turned and met each other, and then, oh man, backdrop driver under the back of the head. How many times is Doyle gonna get dumped on his head tonight? Rock Holly, another way to die, buckle bomb. Too much taunting from Doyle. But Rock Holly's slow to follow up, gotta decide what he wants to do. And perhaps another way to die, or a buckle bomb. Yes, one for Doyle. Using the environment to his advantage. Doyle, perhaps the spine injured here, too. No! Doyle kicked out again. Can you believe it? What toughness. What tenacity. From the man that Brandon Bones said is his favorite wrestler. Unbreakable Ryan Doyle. Another figure 4 leg lock. The one salty damaged mark on his record. The 43-second loss in the first match to Rock Holly, and he taps again to the figure 4. And Rock Holly eliminates the man that eliminated his boy. Oh, but here comes Jerking It J-Love with a vengeance. And he's going after that arm he damaged earlier on. Holly, though, so resourceful. Tearing at the face. He will go cheap to keep control of the match. As he said as a child, a cheap win is the best win. And takes him over. Side Jeremy leg sweep. And look at him now going for the sharpshooter. And yes, Dennis is not going to assist Rock Holly here. And he got the submission, and Rock Holly taps out. And it is down to these two competitors, two men who are World's Heavyweight Champion in Season 5. And Dennis is out, and Jeremy wins! To get another title shot. Remember, Jerking It J-Love almost got caught right there. He got fucked out of the title by the referee who's in the ring right there, Joe Stromboli. Submission holds, and he got those moves, and he got the tap outs, and he just defeated two old rivals to launch himself to a World's Heavyweight Championship shot against, well, whoever wins the belt tonight. Folks, we are going to take ourselves a little smoke break right here before the triple main events here tonight. Now, it turns out that Dennis Hart and the $10 million man will not be fighting over the number one contendership here tonight. But I have just been informed. Yes, yes. Yes, if Christopher York wins here tonight, at the next event, he will be given a championship earning opportunity. In AEW, they would call it a title elimination match. And so in spite of the rankings here, in spite of the fact that he was somewhat promised something here that's not going to be able to be delivered, $10 million man Christopher York will be given something at the next event that could be the springboard to a title shot. Let's find out after the smoke break. Triple main event, Punk versus Crawford, Dennis versus York. And Selesky challenges for the second time the World Heavyweight Championship against Brandon Bones, Father Peace, in his 5th title defense. Be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Damon Andrews back from the smoke break, and one of my least favorite people in the MVWF is right there on the screen. Gee man Ryan Crawford, who a couple years ago came up here into the announce booth and broke my fucking arm. And then, of course, there's that quitter that's let all his fans down time and time again, CM Punk. Violating his AEW, but hey, you know, what's Tony Khan gonna do and stuff? He can't control this guy, I can't control this guy, and he's already spreading poison in the MVWF locker room. Has alerted the crew that has Punk's theme music all queued up. Brandon Bones says he's not paying for Cult of Personality. How about that here, right here at the last second? Well, let's get this over with, I guess. I quit twice match. Anything goes. Did not honor his contractual obligation to play Cult of Personality. Punk now, got reversed. Northern Light suplex. Puts him down. And Punk wearing his vintage ROH gear. The same way he did against MJF in the double dog collar match. We've seen. Now we're going to start seeing the technique, the finesse, the strategy, the picking apart, and of course, the strikes. Two men well versed in the fundamentals for sure. World champions for sure. But guys with tremendous egos. And Joe Stromboli there, trying to assess if the submission has been made, but Punk continues to move, continues to counter, and it continues to fight free. The cancer of the AEW locker room, the cancer of the MVWF locker room, and a low blow right there! Remember, anything goes here, and look at those kicks, blocks the second one, and Geeman just says, no, and he got caught with the enziguri, yes he does! Now top row, perhaps for the big shitty Macho Man elbow right there, and he lands it right across the black heart of Key-Man Ryan Crawford. Can he get it done here? Oh, no. And Key-Man making his own opportunity right there. Strike misses. And again, both men playing the cat and mouse game here. And Crawford now going to try it. Oh, man. Bridge the gap between victory and defeat. And annihilates him with a powerbomb, but Punk to his feet. Right to the head. Into the knee. Into the body. Oh, shit. Punk got to get the hell out of the way. To the head again. And look at him just laying it in. If you've ever been a fan of CM Punk, you're going to want to lay it in too. Did not fool him twice. Big running clothesline. What a charge. And Crawford showing he is just as obstinate as ever, and right into the Kimura. And now Punk being tested here in the submission. Oh, what a knee strike right there. Excuse me. Curb stomp. And Punk just kicks him off. And he starts fighting back with the strikes. And Heenan again says no. Belly-to-belly suplex, Magnum TA style. And again, a technical fucking wrestling throw right there. We saw the chairs, we saw the vengeance for sure. But what each man wants to say to the other is who is the better wrestler. And look at this, neckbreaker, no! Faked him out. Elbow right to the small of the neck right there, into the anaconda vice. Knocked him down. Crawford can see the rope right there. But can he manage to get himself his wherewithal together to grab it? Crawford survives. Neither man wants to give up to the other. And it is 2 out of 3 falls, so you'll have a second bite at the apple. And it may be strategically advantageous to submit in the first fall just to get yourself out of the hold before an injury takes place, you know? Not everything goes the way you think, and especially when you're being curb stomped into the mat. And look at this sharpshooter figure 4 combination. Crawford laid it in. He's made many submit to it here, and Punk is face down, but oh man, he decided he wanted to power his way out of that thing. And He-Man has had an answer for that straight kick every time, and he just drops him into the Kimura. And a fantastic move here by the He-Man every time he goes for it here, because he uses all of his own weight into the body scissors. Punk has to carry his own weight plus the weight of his opponent, or else fall into the move. And again, now, He-Man all over Punk, just laying in the vengeance on him, gonna punish him and try and knock some teeth out of him. Oh, but Punk just kind of knocked him spry all of a sudden, like it woke him up. And into the fisherman suplex. Oh, God's greatest gift on the back of his head. Seth Rollins' move right there. Reminding He-Man of what it could have been if he'd actually gone all the way and gone to WWE. I mean, these two men with very parallel careers. They've been pariahs in their own locker room. And the Kimura now. Submission hold on the straight edge superstar here. Cranking on the... I think he might have had the other arm earlier on. He-Man is switching arms here. And I guess that's fine. But a little consistency might have got him in the win right there. And look at that spinning heel kick. Punk was defenseless. Oh, but he kicks him off, and all those head strikes numerous times now have rallied Punk to fight through the pain. And what a stiff forearm shot knocks the He-Man down, and he's pulled himself up on the ropes. Up over the shoulder, nice reversal, roller coaster stunner. Shout out to hot liberal wife. And Kimura again, Punk in trouble. 8.5 minutes in, 2 out of 3 falls. I quit twice, will Punk quit again? But he has tried it. Oh, he just toughed it out right there until He-Man couldn't hold on to it anymore. And this time a Fujiwara armbar. Punk trying to survive it again. Punk survives. Counter another Northern Lights suplex from the He-Man. Top wrist lock right now. Now He-Man, you can see he is being extended here, and he does not quite have the energy and momentum to push forward here, which Punk might take advantage of. Oh, and fakes him out with the DDT and just drops him straight down with the face first pancake. But the up kick saves the He-Man with the double leg takedown. And again, perhaps another curb stomp. He wants those front teeth of CM Punk. No pinfalls here. And figure four sharpshooter, center of the ring, turns him over, first fall. He-Man doesn't have it all the way on here, but it might still be enough. Look at him, submit, tap. He wants him to tap. Oh, and Punk again survives. And Seguri knocks him down. He's out. And now in a cone of ice. He-Man, will he give it up here? He's suffering in the hole. Punk is breaking on it. The pain. Oh, Punk couldn't hold on to it anymore. And again the air cone of ice. Oh, He-Man gives up the first fall. German suplex. And Punk is up by one. And now all the pressure's on the He-Man with the headbutt. Oh, man. Spine buster. And now He-Man looking to even it up, but he's awfully close to the ropes. But Joe Strumbo, he's not calling it. He's going to, and top, oh, Punk taps. It's 1-1. First fall, and the He-Man came roaring back with a vengeance. Wow, the curb stops, the Kimuras. He-Man was on Firestorm tonight. Punk and Punk tap. You see him tap right there for the third fall. What a match between these two here. The I Quit Twice match, and Ryan Crawford, wow, coming back with a vengeance right there. Let's take one more look at the highlight reel. Man, the curb stops making all the difference right here. Boom. How about another look? A little later on. Oh, here's another one that he did to him. Here's a whole cavalcade of all the curb stomps laid in by He-Man Ryan Crawford here tonight. And then finally, right here at the end of the match, Punk with nowhere to go. He's looking down at the mat. He can't see that the ropes are right there, and the pain is just too much. and Ryan Crawford. And I'll tell you what, you know, earlier on, I made allusions to the fact, you know, that Kevin Welch looking for a title shot. You know? Jerking at J Love just won a 5-way. He's getting another title shot. And now Christopher York, if he's victorious here, 2 out of 3 falls inside the fight pit match. Submissions and knockouts only, which ought to be, well, I would say knockouts in Dennis's favor with the stunner, and the submissions in the favor of the $10 million man with the $10 million dream. what a sequence it was. A barn burner of a finish, one of the best matches of the year in Season 5. But of course, Dennis would like nothing more than to have pretty much the biggest match of his career that he's had against Brandon Bones, and he's had very few of them. But he is absolutely unbeaten against Brandon Bones. Dennis has beaten Brandon Bones every single time they have wrestled. And Bones is the world's heavyweight champion. Now look at this airplane spin for the $10 million man. And now sending him back the other way. Drops him down, and Dennis dizzy inside the ring. He'd spun around like that would do it. And this gives the chance for the $10 million man to recover, though. And man, once Yorkie's changed his style, it became like this powerhouse, this overwhelming threat. I mean, the first series of matches between these two, York was looking for a way to beat Dennis that he couldn't quite find, and Dennis found a way. He was going for the big empty, Rock Holly's big move a second time. If he had hit it, he probably would have beat Dennis in that first match. But wouldn't you know it, in the second match, when he did, he beat Dennis. And of course, the third match and stuff like that, the $10 million man was also victorious as well. And another huge upset come from behind. But what a rivalry it has been between these two. And now both of them part of the two hugest factions in the MVWF between Cobra Kai and F-Bomb. And they have been feuding for 2 years now. And now he's going for it. Big time spear. The $10 million man is like the tide coming in. You cannot shovel sand against it. Even the King Kong style of Dennis to take a Hitman Hart has struggled with the $10 million man's. It's just his incoming tide style, man. Like, it's just overwhelming. He goes over the top of people who are stronger than him, bigger than him. It's like what Doyle does, but because he never takes a back step anymore. Once he learned how to do that, he was never on his heels. And here it is. Couldn't hold. Oh, he got him! He got him! First fall, $10 million man. And up in the air. Up on the shoulders and clotheslines the $10 million man on the top rope. Dennis has cut off the momentum of the $10 million man here. He's up 1 in 2 out of 3 here. Up over the shoulder. Look at this! Caught him! Caught him! Power slam! And that is the deceiving power of the $10 million man. And look at him just clubbering here. Double slash, trying to break the bigger man down. And that's the kind of thing you would expect from Dennis, quite frankly. But the power of Dennis Hart takes him and snake eyes off the shoulders. And he collapses into the corner. And look at these strikes here. And now Dennis has a chance to smother him. And with the sitting on his rear end, stuck in the corner, there's no going over the top of him right there. And now he's got the cricket crab crunch a la Terry Funk. He-Man came back quick from a first fall deficit. And oh, the $10 million man is busted open now. Oh my God, his eye has exploded. Dennis, just absolute brutality out there, has busted open the $10 million man who's bleeding profusely. And he is just a sack of potatoes right now. Oh, and drops him on the hair parter. his feet. And half Nelson suplex. Step over toe hold. The cricket crab crunch and the elbow across the leg. And here it is, the fucking crossbow. Got the ankles cinched, the arm cinched, the leg cinched, but oh, figure fours. Rock Holly definitely taught the $10 million man that counter move, because he's countered that move from Dennis before, but he walks into the stunner! And the $10 million man evens it up with a knockout. And they are 1-1, they're going 3. And he is looking to exacerbate that cut. Sit-out powerbomb. And look at him. Gonna punish him here with the head stomp. And a $10 million man is in trouble. Oh, and he got tornadoed across the ring. Stomp to the face. $10 million man is in trouble. And they're calling for a finish here. Stunner! No, the referee's saying he's still in this. No, is he out? Dennis not going to take the chance and kicks him in the spine. Perhaps a questionable call right there, but the $10 million man seems to be, well, he seems to be startled open again. He's awake. Underneath, he's a bloody mess right now. No, he could not see to throw that first right hand, and it cost him. And he's slow the draw, but he's just trying hard. And oh man, fighting through the offense right there, which is what worked for him before. Up kick right there, caught him in the head. The blood is definitely in the eyes of the $10 million man. And this one's coming down to a final fall here, 1-1 inside the fight pit. Submissions, knockouts only. And the $10 million man's already been knocked out. You can see how woozy he is out there, and he does not need to be eating those headbutts. Oh man, bloody fucking mess right now. And the war between Cobra Kai and F-Bomb continues to accelerate. From behind, yes, $10 million dream! He's good, Dennis! He's got him! Is it over? No, counter move! Give it up to Dennis for hanging in there, but the $10 million man trying about to come back! Dennis is out! The $10 million man has done it! Unbelievable! What a comeback! Wow! The $10 million man went to the bottom and came up on top. And he is going to find himself at the next event with a championship opportunity of some sort. And look, he's going for the money. And just to stick it to Dennis one more time. Disrespect! What a match we saw here tonight. Let's go to the highlight reel. Dennis really punished him out there. The suplexes. He walked into the World's Heavyweight Championship on the line here. The number one contender, the career killer, Mark Zaleski, is making his second attempt at winning the World's Heavyweight Championship here tonight. Brandon Bones, in contrast to that, is making his fifth record-tying championship title defense here. If Brandon Bones successfully defends the title here tonight, he will have tied the second place record for the longest most title defenses in Phase 2 with Rock Holly. Of course, number one is 11 straight title defenses by Kyle Empire. But Zaleski did not win the championship when he had the unique opportunity briefcase and cashed it in and came up no dice. Brandon Bones has played the political game since he won the championship on night 1 of Match Mania 5. He drugged his opponent on night 2 of Match Mania 5. He had a paid-off referee against Jerkin and J Love. And now that referee, who was fired after Match Mania for fucking Zaleski over in the cell block match against Rock Holly, is your referee here tonight. And let's get it on, baby! Sucker street fight! The career killer, Mark Zaleski, 4-time World Tag Team Champion. Uh-oh. Oh, no. No! No, it's Rock Holly! And he's got a steel chair! No! From behind! No, he's attacking Zaleski! No! Oh, to the guts! Oh, to the head! No, again to the face! No, into the body! And Rock Holly unleashing his venom and his fury! Down goes Zaleski! This brutal and called for attack! Oh, no, 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 no! Right into the edge of the apron, and then to the floor! And Zaleski fighting back! Dog Shaw Jacker! Zaleski trying to fight back through the pain. He's been devastated with the chair. He's not fighting as fast as he could if he were fresh. But no, he's laying in the kicks, putting the karate together, and Rock Holly being overwhelmed. What a fight back this is. Come on, motherfucker. Come on. And referee Joe Stromboli just allowing it. Just allowing it. You want some more, Rock Holly? Yes, he does. And here comes the shots. Oh, what a kick! And look at Zaleski making him think about it. Oh, Rock Holly was going to try and run. Side Cobra leg sweep. And now just lay it in the right hands. And Rock Holly being made to pay. Oh, no, no. Up in the air. No, no! The tombstone! No! On the floor! him. And the game won't let me advance. We're stuck here, folks. I have no control over this advancing or not. Alrighty, folks, we are going to be right back. I am going to interrupt the broadcast and restart it for the main event. If you are still with us, hang in there. We will be right back.